Dad, when I grow up, I want to be a basketball player. In the summer of 1991, there was a 10-year-old boy who devoted his entire life to basketball. That boy was me, and I was booked for an entire summer of basketball camp at LuHi in Brookville, Long Island, which happens to be a great place for a Jew to spend his summer.
Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections.
I still had full aspirations of being in the NBA at this point in my life, and for a little kid, I could really play. I busted my ass at camp to get better every day, and it was really happening. I was working on the drills, I was listening to the coaches. Every session on the first day, I would get moved up to an older age group and still excel, playing with kids such as Drew Nicholas, who went on to win national titles at the University of Maryland. I was on top of my little basketball world until this one dreaded day. The entire camp was in the gym. We had a guest speaker, Bill Wennington of the Chicago Bulls, a real live NBA player. He sat around, gave us this boring speech, then started going around the crowd playing one-on-one against different campers. Since this was so long ago, here is a very accurate reenactment. He played the first two very easily, let them have the ball, barely played defense, and just let them go right by. Everyone's laughing and cheering and having a great time. He then goes up against one of the high school kids and went at him really strong because this was a really good player. The kid ends up ripping the ball right out of Wennington's hands, then backs him in and scores on him. The whole crowd erupted. A high school kid scoring on an NBA player, Wennington was furious. He starts looking around and looks at me sitting there and throws me the ball. This was it. This was my chance to prove to everyone how good I really was. My entire sports career flashed before my eyes at this moment. At this point, this was the biggest moment in my life. I remember looking up and seeing a giant. But just to show you a couple of comparisons, here he is dwarfing over Hulk Hogan and guarding Shaq, who are both monsters. So let me just remind you that I was 5 feet tall, 10 years old, and he is a 7 foot tall NBA player who just was embarrassed in front of a couple thousand people. So Bill was nice enough to give me the ball first. I look up and he's guarding me close. I mean, really close. What the hell is he doing? I dribbled in, came back behind the three-point line, really faked him out good, heaved up a prayer. Bill then proceeds to block the ever-living shit out of my shot and recover the ball. I line up to play defense, but there's no use. He drives hard to the hoop, so hard that I had to get out of the way because he was about to barrel me over. This asshole then throws the ball off the backboard, catches it in the air, and dunks it with authority. If that wasn't enough, he came crashing down into me. So not only did he serve me in the worst way in front of the entire camp, I was in pain for about 2 weeks thereafter from a 7-footer landing on me. This guy's like 300 pounds. Funny part about it is that the story is 100% true, and this was the real turning point in my life that made me realize that I'm probably not making it to the NBA. Thanks for crushing my dreams, Bill Wennington. I hope you enjoy your 3 NBA titles. Jerk off.